Hey guys, welcome to Steve Knows, and I want to go over a list of upcoming games coming to Oculus Quest and an awesome little surprise of a game announcement that hasn't been officially announced. You are going to love it. I'll save that till last as it is the cherry on top, and I have to thank Fred1909 for finding this out for me, and we have evidence / receipts to back it up. So first on the list of upcoming games is Phantom Covert Ops. This looks like an incredibly exciting shooter that requires stealth, coming from Endream Studios, who brought us The Assembly, if you remember that one. The premise of the game is you are in a kayak making your way through an enemy base via a river, trying to prevent an evil enemy from taking over the world. As you're cruising in your kayak, you have weapons available such as a pistol, an assault rifle, explosives, and you use them to shoot the enemies dead when they least expect it, staying covert. Hence the name. The developers have said that they have worked really hard on getting the control scheme of using the boat correctly. They were going back and forth whether it needs to be a novice control or an expert boater, but they are really proud of what they have achieved. The stealth in this game is a vital part, as you will see in some scenarios where enemies are out of view and you'll have to hear for their footsteps in the surrounding areas to pinpoint their location. You're able to shoot out lights to make it dark, distract guards, or unload your magazine into them. It has that arcade element to it where you are scored on how well you progress through each level, providing a score and a rating, so you perfectionists can have a whale of a time. The visuals of this game look pretty good for the hardware. It clearly uses the dark areas, so they don't need to have so much detail, which helps with the rendering, which is a nice idea for a stealth game, to allow that kind of optimization. Hopefully coming out this year, no confirmed date, just 2019. We have Vacation Simulator. This game is available on Steam, but is making its way over to the lovely Quest. Brought to us by Alchemy Labs, nice pun guys, this game has amazing reviews on Steam and a great reception after Job Simulator in 2016 from the community, so I'm looking forward to this one. It's a contrast from the work life to now being on holiday. The amusing thing about this is the game still contains printers and computers, but the reason you're on holiday is you're trying to get away from the damn office. This vacation version offers multiple settings for you to enjoy. You can go to the beach, go to the woods, or a mountain range, and because of this, the activities and interactions are bountiful and varied depending on location. There is so much to do with tons of amusement. There is also tons of mini games to play which break up the main story depending what area you're in, like if you're in the mountain range. You can ski. The art style is perfect for the Quest for a great visual experience, as it's not in depth, doesn't have crazy textures, but solid vibrant colours that the OLED screen is going to destroy. Maybe when this lands, Alchemy will also bring us the Rick and Morty game as well. ACRON, Attack of the Squirrels, coming from Resolution Games, that gave us the vibrant free title Bait, and Bait is available for you to play for free right now. This game is supposed to be on all VR platforms and is an asymmetric game for your mobile phone, which is amazing. That means you and a friend can play together using a headset and a mobile device. The player in VR is to guard or protect the stock of nuts that have been collected, whilst friends on the mobile devices are the squirrels, and they are trying to get past you and take your stash. The game is to have different environments and level types for each of these battles, and different character abilities to make the VR challenge even harder. I love this idea, especially with the Quest being a portable headset. You can now have multiplayer experiences anywhere on the go. It just adds another layer of awesome sauce to the mix. That's all the information we've been given from Resolution Games so far, and it sounds interesting. It is expected to launch this year. I also wonder if it's going to be a free title, because that would be sweet as a nut. Oh, an amazing one, Pavlov VR. Some of you may already know of this one, but this is huge news. Coming from Devils, a title loved by the VR community, this is a multiplayer action shooter where you and a team like Call of Duty fight against the enemy, blowing people's brains out. People call it the Counter-Strike of virtual reality. You also have the ability to play offline if you're getting destroyed. It doesn't have to be just an online experience. You have the options to play Team Deathmatch, Search and Destroy, Gun Game, and Free-For-All. Hopefully you get the latest update as well, and means we get Battle Royale. There isn't anything I can say that would do justice for this game except for you to watch the video clips here. The team strategy that needs to be applied in order to overcome obstacles of the other enemies is an amazing experience. This is virtual reality at its finest. I cannot believe this one is coming to the Quest. Whilst in-game shooting enemies, you can earn dollars that can be used to change your gun to something different or change up your style of play. I'm really excited for this, and you can see a downgrade in the graphics on the Quest, but as long as the experience stays as solid and as smooth as it is, I'll be happy. This experience on the Quest, with its freedom of play, is going to be such a levitated experience. I cannot wait. FUJI, coming from Funkatronic Labs, which makes sense why audio is such an important factor of this title. The trailer for this one is interesting. I love the AR aspect where it's real surroundings with an animated character. That's not the game though. In the game, you travel through very mystical, beautiful worlds, and the game is about exploration and discovery, with creative gardening. This is to be a peaceful, uplifting experience, and it seems to combine interactive with music. Like here, you can see them touching the plant whilst instrumental sounds are playing. The game features 3 main biomes, and biomes for those that don't know. 3 biomes in this game that you will nurture and help grow by watering and playing music with them. This is such a unique, very different virtual reality experience that seems such a contrast to the destruction of Pavlov that we just spoke about. But that's the beauty. Once you're cultivating biomes to maturity, you'll get access to their seeds, and that will allow you to grow them in your own home's garden. That sounds so cute. I'm melting over this title. The devs have stated this will be cross-buy and will cost $14.99, coming out the 27th of June. Swords of Gargantua. This is a big title. I can't believe it's coming to the Quest. I love hack and slash style games. This game is based in a fantasy world, and in this world it's ruled by giants called Gargantua, and it's up to you and 3 other players to join forces. It reminds me of a gladiator era kind of style game where you evade, block and attack enemies, but these enemies are huge. The minions of these Gargantua enemies are at 6 foot tall, and they're the small ones. The weapons available have durability, so after a while if you're slaughtering an enemy, it can break. So you're going to have to run around, dash, evade to find another weapon to continue taking them out. And this is going to add such great tension because you're just going to hear giant footsteps chasing behind you. Please bring more co-op experiences to the Quest. Please, making the unsocial experience a social one. Because of the cooperative experience, this allows you to create strategies with your friends to effectively take down troubling enemies. And doesn't that sound so satisfying? Racoon Lagoon. Not much has been given away here, but development studio Hidden Path Entertainment have announced a game called Racoon Lagoon coming to Rift S and the Quest. The premise of the game is you are a spirit of an island. You have to help build these stranded animals a home who have been lost at sea and are now marooned on shore. For helping these guys in return, they will help mend the island's broken heart. Aww. We do know there will be 8 different areas of the island that will have different terrains, so standard gaming stuff, and each of these areas will be activities to help these animals in some way. Whether it be fishing, cooking, farming, mining or painting, there will also be a story-driven element to the game which is supposed to span multiple hours, which is nice because VR games tend to be short. There will be beauty around every corner as you explore and find caves, waterfalls, volcanoes, tons of stuff. You can also decorate the island with over 300 different items to choose from to make your home your own. This game is also confirmed to be multiplayer, so you're able to go and visit your friend's island, or they can come and visit yours and assist each other in doing tasks. There is no confirmed date for this one either, but it is confirmed to be released. Shared space. Coming from Thrust Space, there have been videos floating around about this game in development showing off the multiplayer aspect of the Quest, and they have said a release of this game, or at least the demo that they have created, will be available in the summer of 2019. This is a tech test on how they are to create a multiplayer VR experience when you're in the same room, which is an amazing idea. This is going to be so interesting to see how you interact with teammates. Guess the name makes sense. Shared space. Check out the video, it's a really interesting one to see how they interact. The Climb. I know I've spoken about this in nearly every single Quest game video, but it's supposed to be coming out very soon, so it should be on this list. Coming from Crytek, the developers that always bring us great visual fidelity, they are bringing us The Climb. This is a game where you are to climb as fast and as efficiently as possible in the most incredible environments. You'll get to visualize stunning landscapes all over the globe. I'm really looking forward to the atmosphere it creates, because it doesn't have crazy intense music that shooters or racing games have. It's going to let the environment speak for itself, making use of the reverb propagation that is available now on the Quest. So listening to the ocean and the wildlife is going to be like nothing you've heard before. You are scored for how well you are to ascend the environment, so master your routes. This was announced for the Quest a while back but hasn't yet been released, but Crytek have said it's coming 2019. Okay, the special game that hasn't been officially announced but looks like it's coming to the Oculus Quest is Drunken Bar Fights. Fred1909, good old Fred, had emailed the developers asking if they are going to port Drunken Bar Fight over to the Quest, and they responded with this: "We've not officially announced it. Pause, wink, 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 nudge, nudge, nudge." So they haven't specifically said, yes, it's coming, but they kinda did, right? No idea when this is coming, but it looks like this is an extremely likely port coming over soon, and I cannot wait. Those that don't know, Drunken Bar Fight is a VR game where you get into bar fights. You can interact with random items and use them as weapons, but the magic of the game is the dummy reflexes, the way people fly and fall like ragdolls just makes it such a comical experience, and it's so enjoyable. It is by no means a polished game, it is purely about fun, and it does that extremely well. Okay, that's my list of up and coming games for the Oculus Quest. I hope you enjoyed the video, and the secret little news. Thank you again, Fred. Please subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Let me know if there's anything that you would like to see, or if there's any questions you want me to answer. Happy gaming, guys. Good day.